Better? Hello folks, welcome to Saving Mower. So here's the deal. This past spring, we let the winter rye go to seed and then we mowed it down. However, I have not seen this cycle before, so I'm a little concerned that maybe I won't get enough of the rye coming back this year. Some of it is definitely out there sprouting, and we'll go take a look. But what I decided I'm going to do is overseed this section of the pasture and not overseed that one or my neighbors, so that I can get a good feel for how well it can reproduce. And so what we're going to do today is finish seeding this side and make sure that we have grass for our cows. I just felt like it was kind of a big risk that I couldn't take. We really need this winter rye out there, and so we're gonna plant this, and we're gonna hopefully learn from it, so that maybe next year we can have the courage to just let nature do its thing. But for this year, I'm going to overseed at least part of it. Now, if you've never opened one of these bags, these are a real nuisance to unravel.
I get it wrong all the time.
I can never remember how it's done, but I usually figure it out in the end. Okay, 20 minutes later, this is how it's supposed to work. My best advice: get a knife.
Daddy, we got new knives when we go somewhere. We got new knives.
You got new knives?
It's a Christmas present. Don't tell him.
Coming from the Christmas.
Oh. We're going to have some losses to the birds. Hopefully we can minimize that a little bit with the help of the dog and being out here occasionally, but it does draw quite a few birds. They figure out that it's here. Okay. I guess the little man's gonna help me.
I wanna go.
You can go on the next run. We'll switch off.
Alright, so this is what it's supposed to look like. You can see some of the rye is coming up right here. And that's what it should look like across the pasture. Here's some. Here, Luna. There's some coming up. But I am concerned because of the mowing and the chickens being on here. I'm afraid I won't get enough. And so hopefully next year we'll have more confidence. We'll understand a little bit better how it works. But this is, I just mowed, the cows just finished grazing this, and so I just mowed it to get a lot of the bulk down so that it's not there. So the Bermuda is very, very close to going dormant. It mostly is dormant, but there's still some that's growing. There you see another clump of rye. So it's kind of condition dependent, and hopefully we can get back to a full green pasture like we had this spring. This is how the pasture looked this past spring. This video was taken in March. The animals really like it. You can see here it was nice and full. We got really good coverage, and both the chickens and the ducks and the cows all really like this ryegrass. So all spring they grazed on this and ate the grass and all the other cool season plants. And so after this, we did let it just grow, and it went to seed. And so we mowed that seed down. The cows did eat some of it, and I'm sure the birds and chickens ate some as well. But we did put quite a bit of seed on the ground. So we'll see if we can get it to sprout somewhat similar to this. I hope that the existing stuff will be able to do this. And this is just an annual ryegrass. It's very commonly used here in the Southwest for a winter grass, and it's very good for the beef cows, both in this stage and in the seeding stage. Lots of protein in that in the seeds. This area turned out really good. Yeah, coming up nicely. In the other sections, it's coming up better than it is here, I think. And so I'm hopeful that we'll be fine on the others as well. This little guy just wants to ride. Guess we'll have to get back on the old unfaithful. Gave up on the mower part. I took the deck off. And decided I'll just use it like this. I had to put a new battery in it, so this thing has cost me a lot more than it's worth. So at this point, I don't know, it's a little tough. Do I try to sell it and get a little bit out of it again, or do I keep it running? And at this point, I think it is a good idea to keep it running. It is useful to pull a cart, to pull the spreader, and various other things, because the new mower doesn't really work very well for that. So I think we will keep this thing. I know enough about it. I think I can probably keep it running. Okay, let's get this finished before it gets dark. This is way too small for 3 people.
Yeah, this is way too small.